Good morning, good evening, and welcome back to another episode of the HoloBros podcast, the only podcast as to which is the ultimate transparent podcast on the internet. I am brought back again today with my good friend, my best friend, my brother.
It's your boy Coop, man, aka the Great DC. As you can see, I'm in here getting my groove on, baby.
Yes, sir.
We lit. It's
Yes, sir.
another day, another beautiful as you record this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing weather outside. Even if it wasn't, it'd still be a beautiful day. You woke up this morning, you watching this on the Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
you winning, baby.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Go out and do something positive, make a change. But without me rambling, Weezy, what do we have for the show today, my brother?
So for today, who is responsible for your happiness, my brother?
Hmm, interesting question. Uh, hmm, let's see. You are, and not you as in you as in me, and you as in the viewer. And the reason why we started off with this, and the reason why it seems so juvenile, but the problem is many of us at times we place the burden of our happiness on somebody else, especially in relationships. Like it comes times where people will assume that okay, well, I'm not happy, so that's this person's fault, or that's somebody else's fault because I'm not happy. Know who fault it is? I want you to pull up your phone, like just like this. Pull up your phone, turn on your camera, right, and then the person that it shows, right, that's who fault it is. Go to
See,
the mirror, and that's who fault it is. Stop trying to put the blame for your happiness or the burden of your happiness on somebody else. First of all, it's selfish. But then, second of all, on top of that, how why would you ever give somebody that responsibility? I'm gonna give that responsibility to Weezy. So now he can control if I'm happy or not. What? Come on, man. I've seen Pinocchio before. I'm definitely not Pinocchio. That's tough.
yo,
At that point, they're your puppet master. At that point, right? Because at that point they could pull the strings and can manipulate your emotions and all that. And then on the flip side of that, people stop allowing other people to place their burden of their happiness on you because now you're responsible for two people's happiness.
hmm
Huh?
hmm
Me?
he said, "Cue
Me?
me."
Come on, man. Come on, bro. Like like I said, this was like a juvenile kind of topic, but I feel like this had to be said because a lot of times, like you're like we're seeing this, and you may be experiencing this. So the universe brought you here. God brought you here for a reason, so you can hear me tell you this. But stop doing that. Stop either allowing somebody to do that to you, or stop doing that to people
No,
because it's a lose lose for no matter like whoever's in the situation. So lose lose. So
definitely.
once again, you're responsible for your own happiness. Stop putting that on somebody else and stop allowing other people to put that on you. Like I said, we typically see that in relationships, but it can even happen within like just day to day relationships. Like,
Yeah, platonic
yeah,
relationships.
platonic. That's the word I was looking for. But
So,
yeah, that's what I got, man. Weezy, what you got for me, baby?
so honestly, bro, you were saying everything pretty much I wanted to say. To be honest, like I've been in situations where I've given my happiness to other people, and I've also been the one to like actually be the one to like oppose somebody else's happiness as well. Like it's not the wave, bro. It's really not the wave. You're responsible for your own happiness, for your own peace, to find something that always makes you happy and always helps you find your own peace. You don't want to have two burdens. Like you don't want to have all that fucking weight on your shoulders, because all it does is just bring you down. Like when somebody is like, oh, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to make me happy. No, I'm not. You're supposed to make yourself happy. Like who said? Look in that motherfucking camera, switch that bitch around. All you see is yourself. Look in the mirror. All you see is yourself. You're responsible for your own happiness, for your own peace, and just to make yourself just feel good, bro. It's all about you. You're the reason for that, not anybody else. And you can't spread that to anybody else. The thing is, they can add to it. People can add to your happiness and peace, but they can't take that responsibility to make you happy. Like if you put that into terms, if you say that shit to somebody else, they gonna look at you like No, I'm not. It's you. Like you're the reason for everything. Like you're really the reason for everything. Like you can't, bro. You can't put that burden on anybody else, and you can't take on that burden. Do not take on that burden either. Don't let somebody try to force that shit on you. Nah, just be like, nah. Like try to tell them straight up. Like, yo, I can add to it. Like I could be there for you. Like I can like hopefully help you be more happy than you currently are, or be there for you when you're going through rough times. But I can't be the one, or be the one who's responsible and just making somebody else happy, because that's not possible. It's not. In the long run, you both start to become down and depressed because you taking on the weight of each other, and that's not how relationships are supposed to work. They're supposed to be 50-50. You both are supposed to have your own happiness, and you both at peace, and you guys are just supposed to add to it. That's baseline. That's literally baseline. Just add to it, not take it on 100%, because it doesn't work. It never works, to be completely honest. So it's just add to it. Just add to it. Don't take it on. Just add to it. That's my lesson to y'all.
That's
Um,
a fact.
but yeah, you got anything else to add before we move on, my brother?
No, that's it. But that was a quick one. So, moving on. Give me a time where you had to run or flee the scene, bro. We
Yo,
getting into it today,
oh
man.
my goodness, bro. I think it was like, what year was it? Was it sophomore? It was sophomore year. It
Think
was.
so. It
It
had to have been.
was. So, yo, son. So it was this fight, right, between these two kids. I'm not gonna say names,
Yeah, we don't say names here.
but I'm gonna say I'm gonna give fake names. One 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 name was Jimmy. Another was Brian.
Bob. Yeah.
Bob. Bob.
I was gonna say Bobby.
Fuck it. Jimmy and Bobby, bro. So
Yeah, that's funny as fuck.
so these two kids, did they play for the football team at the time? I don't remember. I think they did, right?
Jimmy did, not Bobby.
Yeah. So
What the fuck did Bobby go to? Bob, first of all, real quick, because me and Weezy, we got pre-production, so I kind of know where he's going. I don't know the full story, but
yeah, I don't know the
uh,
full story either.
Bobby didn't even go to our fucking school.
Wait, he didn't?
No, nigga. Where the fuck did he go to? And the reason why Weezy's reacting to this right
What
now,
the
right? If y'all don't know, so it was the kid Bobby. This is just real quick. The kid Bobby didn't even go to our fucking school, but he would always be around for some reason. Like we'd always see this nigga like he went to our school, but
Yeah,
he didn't go to our school. This
you know,
nigga will be at basketball games. This nigga will be walking home with us. This nigga will be everywhere. And he was in school, I think, but this nigga like literally, he didn't go to our school at all.
bro. I thought he went to our school. Cause then
So yeah, so look at this nigga reaction. He's dead serious because like he was around us so much that we thought the nigga went to our school at one point. Come to find out, the nigga never went to our school at all.
wait,
He never walked the hallways with us ever. No,
wait.
no, I'm telling you, he didn't, bro. Mommies, he
Yo,
didn't.
all right. So
So that just added a whole new element to the story.
yeah,
I had to get him and apparently you nigga a backstory because
yo,
that shit makes this story even funnier. Because the
that's
fact that the nigga didn't even go to our school.
that's a whole new dynamic, bro. Cause what the fuck? What
Yo,
the fuck?
he never
Yo,
went to our school,
I
bro.
thought he went to our.
No,
Wait, didn't he go to our school like later, like junior year or senior year?
fuck no, Weezy, no. He never stormed the hallways with us. He never went to lunch in our school. He never he never heard the bell to go to class, homeroom, nothing. He never was in our school ever in life.
All right, bro.
He was around our school. That nigga, I don't even think he ever stepped. Nah,
Yo,
nah, he stepped foot in there probably like
nah,
after
he
school
he de- he definitely stepped
on
foot in
some
there.
hooligan shit
Yeah,
after school.
yeah. So
And nah, he never attended that school though.
regardless, though, fucking one day, right? It was a fight. I was with my boy Moo. Shout out to my guy Moo, by the way.
Shout out my nigga Mo.
So we got word, or I think Moo got word. that a fight was going on. Cause I think
It's
either
always a word.
bro, it was always a word. It was always a rumor going around in our school that was a fight going on, and if you wasn't at that fight, you missed it. Um,
I missed it,
bro, that
but
fight was
I'm
legendary.
glad I missed it though.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So I think Jimmy told me about the fight because I remember we was in a class together, but he wasn't like consistent in that class or whatever. And we used to be mad close growing up and shit. So fucking it was at the school, and I remember me and my boy Moo, we was walking home up until we forgot like, yo, the fight's about to go on. So all we see is these group of kids just walking towards it's like a spot like around the corner from my school called Grove. So all we see is just like a massive ass group like walking towards Grove, and fucking we walking with them like fuck it, like what's going on. So
Oh man,
all we see is Jimmy walking, and then we see Bobby walking the other way. Jimmy drops his bag, Bobby drops his bag. So we like, oh, these niggas about to get right. Say word. So we just sitting there. Now, it was somebody who had the video of the fight. I think I had the video. No, I did. I did. 'Cause
yeah, I seen
I
it.
did. I did. I had the video because
Mm.
I used to
I ain't want to snitch on you, but yeah, I seen
nah.
it from you.
Hey man, that's from like 10 plus years ago at this point. Fuck it. Or 8 years ago. Fuck it. So I had the video because I used to always record fights. Niggas know me. I used to always be the camera recorder with these fights. Like I used to be getting all the angles and shit, making sure, you know what I'm saying, I had the
Yeah,
perfect
for
angles of
real.
the fights, bro. Like I used to love watching that shit for whatever reason,
Yo,
cause
low key, bro, you should have been one of them niggas on Maury though. Low key, when they chase the baby moms and they
yeah,
yelling, you should have
yeah,
been one of them niggas.
yeah. Like I really used to be the videographer for these fights, bro. Like niggas would ask me for the fights and everything, bro, and I would have it. Like I would dead have it. So
My nigga been in the plug.
nah, that's a fact. So um, what happened? So they got the scrapping, they got the scrapping. So
Oh
Bobby
man,
Bobby started to lose, right? Bobby was getting his ass whooped. And I mean, whooped. So
oh
Bobby
man.
Bobby does some nigga moment shit. As we know, if you haven't seen the Boondocks, a nigga moment, when that encounters, all hell breaks loose. So here's what Bobby does. He gets up because Jimmy had his ass on the ground, fucking him up, fucking him up, fucking him up. Bobby goes in his bag, or did he go in his pocket? He goes in his bag. Nigga pulls out a knife.
Yo, this not funny, man.
Yo, he pulls out a knife. I'm like, oh hell no. So then all you hear is, yo, cops, 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 cops. Yo, after he pulled out that knife and niggas yelled cops, we scattered. Everybody fucking scattered. Cause we like, yo, we not getting in trouble for this nigga. We don't know this nigga. We out. Me and Moo, all we had to do was just look at each other. We said, hey yo, we gave each other a nod. We said, and then we ran, son. Like we don't know what happened after that. We fucking dipped. Like we said nah, bro. We is not getting in trouble for these niggas. Hell no. So
Yo,
cops came. Like you seen cop cars flying by. You just see cars speeding off. It was pandemonium like over by the restaurant, bro. Like niggas was getting going. So we got going too. Now mind you, we didn't run. We walked away from the scene because if you run from the scene on the scene out like that, they automatically gonna think you suspicious. So we walked, we walked away, we fled the scene.
beautiful like you.
That was that. And we was trying to check on Jimmy, make sure he was good, cause that, like I said, that was our boy at the time. So we just wanted to make sure like he didn't get caught up or anything like that. But that nigga wasn't answering his phone, so it was like, all right, he probably good. He probably got away from the scene when he did. Um, next day he did come to class and shit. But that shit, bruh, that shit was crazy. Nigga pulled out a knife. All you heard was, yo, cops, 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 cops. Like, niggas was going crazy. All you just seen is mad niggas running, mad niggas going, like, left, right, up, down. Like, bruh, it was just panda. All you heard was cars honking. It was crazy, bruh. It was wild. That was probably that might be up there with one of my wildest moments, at least from fleeing the scene, cause
Yeah, that's
that
fucking
was
funny.
insane, bruh. Shit was. Coop, you should
Yeah,
have been there,
that's
bruh. You should have been there.
nah. Fuck no. I should have stayed my black ass wherever the fuck I was,
I
nigga.
yo, I think you might have been at practice, low key.
Yeah, I probably was.
That was what, football season, I think. Cause I remember it was nice as hell outside.
Wait, nah, cause then I would have put Jimmy there too.
Nah, cause remember he used to cut practice, didn't he?
I don't fucking know. I don't remember. Maybe the nigga did some dumb shit like that. I don't know, but
Yeah. Cause I remember, I think I no, cause other niggas used to be QB1. He used to be one of the other wide receivers. I think.
nah. I remember he definitely was he was a rover, which is like an outside linebacker.
Oh yeah. Okay, okay, okay,
That was
okay.
like his main shit. He was nice at that shit. He was wild. He wasn't really a receiver at that time. He was like quarterback type shit at that time. Quarterback on offense, but his main shit was rover
Okay.
defense and shit like that. So
Word. Word. So cool. That's what I got from mine, bro. That shit was crazy, son.
oh man, boy,
That
this
shit
shit,
was crazy.
yeah, this shit right here, bro. This moment right here, unbelievable, bro.
What you got for me?
So, all right, so really quick, let me paint the scene for y'all, man. So, there's this basketball court that was next to my grandma's house, and it's called Terry. It's in Jersey City.
Mhm.
So the main basketball court we used to go to all the time, which is literally down the street from where my grandma used to live, called Arlington Park. That court was full. You know how niggas be. So
Yeah.
we went to this other park, this other court, which isn't too far. It's called Terry though. So,
Mhm.
but that park, it's like you gotta walk down a big ass hill to get down there. So it's at the bottom of like a hill, and then it's like a main like little street where it's like hella cars and shit, right?
Word.
So let me paint that picture for y'all, right? So cool. So now I'm gonna give y'all something to remember. So my cousin at the time, well, that's not at the time, he's still my cousin, but
Mhm.
my cousin, I don't know what I should call this dumb nigga. I'm gonna call this nigga Zach. All right, we're gonna call him Zach. So my cousin Zach, right? This nigga talked the craziest amount of shit ever. Like he did not stop running his mouth. He just talking crazy,
Yo,
like cash
what?
money type shit. He was talking crazy. Any to any and everybody, right?
What?
So at the time I knew this, but like nigga, we chilling, we at the basketball court. Like,
Mm.
what could go wrong? So right. So remember that he talked crazy, he talked a lot of shit. All right, so cool. We at the park. It's empty as a motherfucker. We doing what we always do. We
Okay.
hooping, shooting around. Then, nigga, let's get some games on 1-on-1. So we going crazy, boom, 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 right?
Word.
Next thing you know, a dude show up, but like he chilling. He's just watching us like play. We like little kids and shit. Not really little kids, but like not too old. So we hooping shit.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, fucking some shit like it sound like a rock. That shit was like it dropped on the ground right next to me.
Huh?
Boom! Right? We playing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, motherfucking rocks coming out the sky. Must be Armageddon or something. Must be Judgment Day. So I'm like, oh, right? So we like, oh, shit, we don't see now. So we hooping again. All right, another one. Boom! This time I seen what it was. It was a fucking like icy. You know them long ass ices that you get from the corner store, from Poppy
Mhm.
store? I'm like, what the fuck? So now I'm like, ain't no way it's raining ices now. Niggas on some bullshit.
Yo,
So
what?
now I'm thinking, all right, it's probably my other cousin, probably bullshit or something. Probably came and like trying to fuck with us.
Mhm.
Wheezy. I looked up the hill. There was about 5 niggas up there.
Wait. What? What? Nah. Nah. Wait. And it was just fucking with y'all?
No. Wheezy. I looked up the hill. There was about 5 niggas up there. One nigga was breaking the ices off and throwing them. The rest was making their way down to us.
Oh hell no. Oh
All I
hell
heard this
no.
nigga say was, "Oh, that's such and such." Oh man.
Huh? Nah. Nah. Hell no, bro. Hell
Now
no.
let's call it back to what I said before. The nigga, he talked a lot of crazy shit.
No way.
So
No
come to
way.
find out, this nigga was just one of the niggas that was talking shit. and the nigga caught us lacking. So, hey, listen, my nigga instincts kicked in. They was Weezy. They was getting ready to stomp us flat, Weezy. We
Yo,
was gonna be one. We was gonna be one with the earth, Weezy.
yo, no,
They was getting ready
bro.
to stomp us flat.
No,
So what?
bro.
Them niggas coming down there. They came down there like the fucking Shield from WWE. They came down that motherfucker just
Nah.
through the crowd, all type of shit. So I'm like, whoa, whoa. All you heard was this, bro. It was like how you and Mujit gave a look. It was
Mm.
no look, no nothing. All you heard was this. Me,
Nah,
gone.
nah,
I
respectfully.
fled. Wheezy. Wheezy, I'm telling you,
Yo,
bro.
son.
Me and this nigga ran for blocks. Niggas wasn't catching me. I'm gonna keep it a
Nah,
bean. Especially
hell
at that
no.
time. Come
Yeah,
on, bro.
see, I'm already
Bro,
knowing you was running a 4-1.
niggas was not catching me, Wheezy. I didn't stop. Bro, that shit was crazy. They was literally, bro. We was about to get stomped flat, bro.
That's
It
sick.
was not about to play, bro. Them
That's
niggas.
sick.
Once I seen one nigga on top, cause they had high ground, and so basically them niggas
Nah,
had
nah.
high ground. They had a nigga snipe. They had a nigga sniper from high ground. Then they have four. Then they have four niggas pushing. They try. They almost down me. I ain't gonna lie. They almost down me with the
wait,
ice ski. Them niggas almost down me.
wait,
Them niggas almost down me.
wait. Not
But
not them
Weezy.
not them trying to take off your shield. That's
Yeah,
sick.
nah, they tried to break my shield and down me. And if they would down me, they definitely would have finished me. I'm not
Nah,
gonna hold
that's
you.
sick.
They would have finished me.
Nah,
Weezy.
what?
I ain't gonna lie. I had to run. And the storm was coming. I had to run.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Niggas had to
I
get up out
had,
that jam, bro.
I had to run. I ain't gonna hold you.
Ain't no way it was gonna be a 2v5, bro. Ain't no fucking
Yo, I ain't
way.
gonna lie. Nigga got back in my grandma crib. That shit said Victory Royale. I'm not gonna hold you.
see,
That shit said Victory
see,
Royale. I got to the
see,
crib. I was not fucking around.
see.
But that's another lesson. That's two lessons for y'all. Number one, be careful who you talk shit to.
Mm-hmm.
Because them niggas, you just might have to see them niggas one day.
Yep.
And they might be with some other niggas.
Nah,
So,
that's a fact.
and also, pick who you choose to be around. Because
Hell
that shit is
yeah.
crazy. Yo,
Hell
nigga,
yeah.
we booked it, bro. I'm like, what the? I'm like, it's raining ices? I'm like, nah, it can't be.
Nah,
Seen them
bro.
niggas? Meet.
Wait.
Bye.
So my question is, how far away was the hill in the hoop? If they was really just like chucking them bitches, cause dude must have been accurate as fuck.
Oh, you're not. He's from the hood, bro. Them niggas, I
Oh
don't. Them
yeah.
niggas got superpowers. I don't know. All
Nah,
right, but listen, Wheezy, listen. The hill wasn't even that far, but it wasn't close though. Like it wasn't close, but it wasn't far type shit. So it was like, it was a good distance. It was a good enough distance to where it's like it's like a flat hill up here because it's
Mhm.
another street. It's another street that's right here.
Okay.
Then it's the hill. Then you could walk down to the shit. But it wasn't far. It wasn't that far where he had to launch it like 100 yards or some shit. It was just like,
Nigga
but I
better
don't know.
he better taking his ass to the motherfucking baseball league with that fucking arm, nigga. Football league
Nope,
is
we know he
something.
didn't. I hope he did, but you know he didn't. Some hood shit.
That's
Some
sick,
typical
bro.
hood niggas, man. He probably, I don't know.
Nah,
Hopefully he don't good.
the
But yeah,
the
them
the
niggas.
that's crazy. The fact that they really tried to rush y'all 2v5, bro. That's sick. That's sick.
Um,
That's not funny, but that's fucking
yeah.
sick, bro.
Ask me what would have happened if ask me what would have happened if they would try to catch me.
Nah,
In the
see,
words of Kanye, I guess we'll never know. Fuck is you
see,
talking about?
my
Till I
nigga,
got to the crib.
my nigga lived to fight another day. That's some good shit.
Meat, nigga. I'm gone. I'm not playing. I know, bro. First of all,
Yo,
oh, another thing I ain't mentioned. The dude that was with us, he wasn't with us, but he was there with some older dude. Cause this is what happened. Matter of fact, I kind of messed it up a little bit, but when it was like raining ices and shit, the dude was like, "Y'all know them?" That's when I looked up and I seen them niggas. That's when I'm like, "Oh yeah,
nah, hell no,
yeah, I'm gone."
hell
All
no.
right.
I would have got out that fucking jam as soon
Oh,
as I
what?
seen five niggas and it's just a couple of us and we know we can't take them niggas head on. Oh yeah, we out of there. Yeah, Pat, yo, get the ball. We out. The fuck you talking about? We gone.
Yeah.
That's insane, bro.
Every man for themselves, nigga. Meet you at the crib. It's tough.
see,
That's tough.
see, like
I got the fuck on, bro.
like Coop
Fuck no.
said, watch who y'all be around, bro, cause you never know who's gonna put y'all on some shit. You really never know. You really never know. That's crazy,
Be
son.
your own family, dog.
And that's a fact. That's
God
really
nigga.
that's really a
Yeah.
fact.
Them
Hey
niggas
man.
almost made us one with the earth, bro.
Not y'all being so in the dirt. Tell you in the dark.
Yeah. You ain't been
That's
able to look up and see the bottom of niggas' shoes.
Yo, son, that's sick, bruh. Anyway, moving on, dog. How do you know who is the right person to take advice from?
Who's the right person to take advice from? What I would say would be somebody that's either experienced what you want to experience, or experience what you didn't want to experience, and is teaching you about the other side, right?
Mm,
So, like some people may say, well, what am I going to learn from a homeless person? You can learn how to not go broke, or if they were a drug addict, like how to not do what they did.
facts.
Same way, like you wouldn't listen, I guess, to a homeless person about how to make money, but you would listen to them about how to not lose your money,
Mm,
type shit, or how to lose your home, how to do that. It's the same way. Like a lot of times, like we tend to take advice from people that are not either in our position or that don't that are not in the opposite of where we want to be either. So, like for example, like no disrespect to people, but like you may listen to your parents, I guess, about your dreams and stuff, and they have no experience doing what you're aspiring to do.
mm-hmm.
So I mean, yeah, you could listen to them. They could probably give you some advice, I guess, and kind of guide you on that right path. But those are necessarily not the core people you should listen to. You should try to find people that are actually doing what you're actively seeking to do.
Yep.
So if you want to be an actor, you shouldn't. If your parents were not actors, you shouldn't just confide in them and get advice from them about how to be an actor. You
Word.
should go and look at other people that are actors who are, even if they're not sorry, even if they're not necessarily established, but they're actually acting and they're in movies and they kind of understand like how the casting calls and things like that go, and how like production and blah 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 blah. You should go seek their advice. Or the opposite side, somebody that was an actor who did make it as an actor, you could also go to them to see how they didn't make it and try to avoid their pitfalls.
Facts.
So like I said, mainly with advice, you gotta make sure you understand who is giving you the advice and what have they done that will qualify them as giving you advice. And it's gonna that might sound I can't talk today. That might sound shallow, but it's the reality of it. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna listen to, like I say, you're not gonna listen to a homeless person about how to make $1 million, or you're not gonna talk to a homeless person about how to invest in crypto and what cryptos is the best.
Yeah.
It's just the reality of it. But you will listen to him if he's giving you game about how to not lose your money,
Mm-hmm.
or like his mistakes or her mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So, uh, unless it's like one of those, I really wouldn't take it too serious. Like, there's obviously, I'm not saying like people can't give good advice if they haven't been somewhere, because they people can still give you good advice, but I still wouldn't take it as like face value. I would still try to, you could consider their advice, but go somewhere else where you also feel like this person is definitely 100% verified and validated to give me this advice, because they either been where I've been, going where I want to go, or they were there and made mistakes that kept them from getting there. So I want to learn how to avoid that type shit. So that's what I
Definitely.
got for that. How about you, bro?
Honestly, you pretty much said what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, like Coop said, you could take advice from your parents. Like, you could take advice. Like, let's say if you're trying to, I'm saying, pursue the reselling game or do cryptocurrency or do things of that nature that's gonna benefit you in those ways. And if you take advice from people who hasn't been down that road, um, it's not really tangible. Like, yeah, you could listen. Like, you could obviously, what I'm saying, like Coop said, they could give you great advice. They could give you things to fuel what you're trying to do. But if you don't really receive the advice from people who's actually been down that road, whether if they made it or they went broke from it, like Coop said, like a homeless person, you want to make sure like the advice that you're getting is actually tangible. You could actually use it. It can actually build yourself up, and you won't like Coop said is I'm going back to what Coop said. Like a homeless person, you could take their advice from not going broke, but you're not going to take their advice as to how to make seven figures, how to make eight figures, because they obviously haven't been down that road, or they might have been down that road and they lost it all. So you could take the lessons that they've learned and apply it to yourself, and so that you could be a better person and not end up falling down that same path. Um, so receiving advice from the right people is everything. You always want to make sure like I said, receiving advice from people who gone down the same path that you're trying to go down. You don't want to receive, like I said, you could receive the advice from people who haven't been down that same road, but if it's not tangible, if it's not something that they can relate to you with, it's not really like it's not really it's not, you can't really take that, because they haven't really experienced what you want to experience at the end of the day, and that experience is everything, because they could because people who've been down that road, they could teach you some, literally they could teach you some shortcuts on as to how to get 6k or six figures in like a month, 2 months, 3 months, a year, whatever the case is. And if somebody who hasn't received six figures, they can't really tell you how to get there or give you the shortcuts. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different ball game when you have somebody who's been down that road. So it's very important as to who you realize who you're getting the advice from, and if their word actually means something in your field. So it's always important just to recognize, like, all right, this person's been down this same path I'm going down. This person hasn't, but this person who has been down the same road, their advice is more tangible, and they have more experience as to what I want to do rather than this person. So it's just something to always take into account, no matter with what you're doing in your life, regardless of the fact. So that's pretty much what I have on that. Cause like I said, you pretty much hit everything on the head with that one. Pause. So, I mean, you got anything else to add before we move on?
Oh man, let's get into our gaming segment, bro.
Oh, fuck. So, uh, this week's gaming section, Rockstar. Rockstar. Hey,
This shit is all you, bro.
hey,
This all you,
hey,
bro. You got this one.
hey, Rockstar. Let me holla at y'all for a minute. Let me slide this out the way. Let me holla at y'all for a minute, bro. So, Rockstar. Hey, so they wanted to announce GTA Plus. $6 a month for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and X owners. Starting launching March 29th, which is already passed because it's April 1st, um, through April 27th. And as y'all can see, because I'm putting the article up here, Rockstar, what the fuck? What the actual fuck is this? What is this? What the This game is 10 years old. About to go on 10 years. This game is 9 fucking years old. What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Like, you guys are giving us 500k. What is that? In GTA dollars. What the fuck is that? Right? Because if we look at every single car that's in GTA currently, all that shit is over a mil. All current cars is over 1.5, 1.6, 1.7 mil, and y'all giving us 500k a month.
Mhm, mhm.
What the fuck is this? What is this? And y'all want to give us a Principe Devastate 8 that's been out since 2019? Really, 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 really? With the complimentary how special works up, bro. Why? With why?
Got to, bro. They gotta do it.
Why? Why?
They
And
got.
then y'all giving us the ability to have a different auto shop? Bro, who the fuck cares? In La Mesa? Bro, that's the fucking hood. Who the fuck cares? Who cares? Who the fuck cares? Who cares? And then waive LS car meet membership fees? Dude, dude, bro, I'm telling y'all, this gets worse. This literally gets, as y'all can see, this shit gets worse. Y'all owners can upgrade to the Aquarius Super Yacht at no additional cost. Bro, if you don't have a yacht already, after this game has been out for 9 years, 9 fucking years. Granted, I know money is hard to grind. Nobody wants to grind on that shit, bro. But who the fuck cares for $6 a month, bro? Just scrap this shit. Fucking the good set. We get fucking tees and shorts, bro. T-shirts, T-shirts and shorts,
Oh man.
a broker polarized basketball top. Really, this is what the community wanted. The conveyor livery for the Mammoth Avenger, HVY APC, and the TMO2 Kanjali, a livery, a paint job, a fucking paint job for $6 a month,
Yo,
a selection of free paints and emblems for the auto shop,
yo,
three
stop doing that.
three times GTA Cash and RP on How Special Works Race Series, two times card meet rep on a street race series, and 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 I think they giving niggas a bonus. Oh, GTA. Oh, this is a kicker. This is a kicker. GTA Plus members can also take advantage of special GTA Plus shark cards that could provide extra bonus cash from the PlayStation Store on the PS5 or Microsoft Store. Why? Why? Why do we need this?
Yo, stop.
Why do we need this? As a community, as a gaming collective, why in the fuck Take Two? 'Cause I know this isn't Rockstar's doing entirely. Take Two. Let me holla at y'all. Y'all are milking us out of NBA 2K. Y'all are milking us out of WWE 2K. And now y'all niggas want to milk us even more money out of GTA 5. Where the fuck is a new IP? Where the fuck is Bully? Where the fuck is Manhunt? Where the fuck is GTA 6? Where? Where is it? Cause I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of y'all niggas want to milk us out for more fucking money when all y'all niggas have to do is just release a whole nother new game. Y'all gave us Red Dead Redemption 2, but that was 3 fucking years ago at this point. And y'all niggas now are updating this shit. So stop, bro, just stop. Just get rid of this shit. And if you buy this shit, please don't. Please get your money back. Please refund it. Stop buying shark cards just so we could tell Rockstar and Take Two that we want GTA 6. We want another Bully game. We want another Manhunt game. We want another LA Noir. Just stop.
Oh yeah, definitely want another LA Noir.
Just stop it. Get some fucking help. Cause we're tired of it, bro. It's been 9 fucking years. 9 years since we got another GTA game. Just get some help. Just stop it. Get some help. It's over, bro. It's fucking over. And like I said, if you buy this shit, you're part of the problem. You're literally part of the problem because once they keep seeing that because Rockstar Games and Take Two is a multi-billion-dollar company at this point, bro. It makes no fucking sense as to why they should keep doing this shit. And they make great single player iterations, great single player titles, but yet when it comes to the multiplayer, all they see is money. So just stop. Please stop being a reason. Stop being the ultimate cash cow for these motherfuckers and just think with your fucking wallets. Let's boycott this shit, bro. Cause this shit isn't worth it. It's not. $6 a month for fucking paints and liveries and shark card, bro. The fact that they even give us discounts on shark cards is egregious and some blasphemy, bro. It makes no fucking sense. None. Absolutely fucking none. Rockstar, I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. And I'm glad I ain't buy GTA 5 on the PS5 or Xbox Series S this time, bro. Cause I
It's
already,
free.
bro. Regardless. Fucking regardless.
Come on, man, it's free.
Bro, regardless. This game has came out, what, 5 times at this point?
I mean, shit, the shit better have been free. This is the third gen it's been on. Fuck that.
Bro,
Niggas not about to keep buying that game. They had
bro,
no choice but to make it free.
bro. No, GTA Online is free. The actual game itself, I think it's like $20.
But who the fuck is playing the actual niggas already beat the game been out like you said. Who's what? What?
Nigga,
Or
you know niggas actually buy that shit, Coop. You know niggas actually buy that shit.
for what? Niggas probably beat the game 20 times already.
I
What
wish
you
I could
want
tell
to
you.
you want to beat the game in a new graphic setting?
I wish I could tell you. I mean, granted, GTA 5 isn't a bad story. It's not better than GTA 4, but
Yeah, but if the game been out 9 years basically, you beat the game probably 30 times over.
I
I
don't
don't care
fucking
how
know.
good the story is. Why would you then buy the same game again that you already beat?
I don't fucking know.
I would see buying it for online, but if the online's free, why would you?
I don't
That's that's like trying to buy the Fortnite story mode. I don't get it.
I don't fucking know. I
Eh,
wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you.
each his own, I guess, bro.
Granted, there probably has been a younger generation who hasn't got a chance to play GTA 5, which is cool. But at the same time, if you've had GTA 5 on a past iterations, the upgrade should be free regardless. But at this point, bruh, Rockstar, Take Two, stop it. Get some fucking help. Please get some fucking help. Cause at this point,
Talk to
bruh,
him.
it's some bullshit. It's really some bullshit.
Talk to him.
I'm over it, bruh.
Alice.
But moving on, if you guys were looking forward to E3 this year, unfortunately it's been canceled. We aren't getting a physical nor a digital show. And I'm sad about it because anybody who knows me know I love E3. I love E3 since I was a kid. I've always wanted to go to an E3 show. Um, but unfortunately for 2022 this year, it's been canceled. And that fucking sucks because usually E3 is where we usually get all of our gaming news. Basically, it's really Christmas for gamers, to be honest. That first beginning week of June, E3 is everything. Like that's when we get all the newest trailers, news, uh, fucking new devs that come out and just drop some fire bangers, some shit that we could look forward to, and that's just not happening this year, and that's trash. Cause I know last year it happened, or did it happen last year? I think a digital show happened last year, but it
Right
wasn't.
now, yeah, I think it had to have happened last year because the P5 did the P5 drop last year? I'm not a year off.
P5 dropped in 2020 during COVID.
2020.
Yeah, it dropped 2020 during COVID.
So niggas had their PlayStation for 2 years.
Yep, with barely any tangible titles.
Nah, for real.
Yes.
Because that was the EP I remember watching
Mhm.
when they was talking about like the games and shit that was coming out that
Yep.
year.
That was 2020. Cause remember, COVID happened early 2020, and
Mhm.
then everybody was chilling in their house. So then that's when Sony and Microsoft was like, "Fuck it, we dropping consoles." And then that's when supply shipments and then the consoles rose to like astronomical prices, like
Oh yeah,
$1,000,
uh-huh.
1,500.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah. So if you was looking forward to E3 this year, sorry to tell y'all, shit. I wish it wasn't canceled, but it's fucking canceled. Physical and digital. So we ain't getting shit this year. EA might do something, which we all know how EA go in their fucking titles. I'm really not looking forward to it. Bethesda might do something. Microsoft might do something. Uh, PlayStation might. They might do something. PlayStation been iffy the last few years. So yeah, if you was looking forward to it, hey, sorry to say, but it's not happening. Also, moving on, PlayStation is dropping their own version of Game Pass, and to say the least, it's not that great. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't compete to Xbox's Game Pass because you don't even get the newest titles. You gonna get some old ass titles that nobody else is playing right now. It's not like you can get the newest MLB game that dropped today for free, or for not for free, but like a specific price. They're not doing that shit. So yeah, PlayStation Game Pass. It's yeah. It's not great. It's really
I thought they
not
already
great.
had that shit with PlayStation Now.
Oh, this is their new iteration. I think they're incorporating that with that at this point. And I'm telling y'all, it's not that great. I wish I had the article already up. I'm kind of slacking this morning. Uh,
Selling.
I am.
He's
Excuse me.
selling
It
me.
it killed me. It killed me. Yeah, it launches in June with 700 with 700 games. PlayStation Plus Essential. And wait, so there's three versions of it.
What?
Yep,
Like 3 tiers?
yep. So you get PlayStation Plus Essential, PlayStation Plus Extra, and PlayStation Plus Premium. And what PlayStation Plus Essential gives you? provides the same benefits that PlayStation Plus members are getting today, which is the 2 monthly downloadable games, discounts, cloud storage, online multiplayer access. There's no changes for existing PlayStation Plus members in this tier, and that's still your $10, $25, and your $60. The Plus Extra provides all the benefits from an essential tier as a catalog of up to 400 of the most enjoyable PS4 and PS5 games, including blockbuster hits from our PlayStation Studios catalog. Games in the extra tier are downloadable for play, and that's going to be $15 a month, $40 quarterly, or $100 a year. Shit. Um, and PlayStation Plus Premium provides all the benefits from essential extra tiers, adds up to 340 extra games, including PS3 games, available via cloud streaming, which is the PlayStation Now dumb shit. Catalog of beloved classic games available in both streaming and download options for the original PlayStation, PS2, and PSP generations. Offers cloud streaming access for original PlayStation, PS2, PSP, and PS4 games. Offered in the extra and premium tiers in markets where PlayStation Now is currently available. So that's where the PlayStation Now shit comes in at. Customers can stream games using PS4 and PS5 consoles. Time limited game trials will also be offered in this tier, so customers can try select games. So they're not saying new games, but select games. And that will be $18 a month, $15 quarterly, or $120 a year. Shit is trash, dog. This shit is ass. Why? PlayStation. Y'all are trying to compete with Microsoft, but y'all not doing it right. If we look at Game Pass PC Ultimate, dog, they literally give us all the
These
new
games are
games.
trash, bro. So tired of these dumbass games.
Bro, they literally give us all the new games for $10 a month, $15 a month. And y'all can't even do that. Y'all niggas are giving us streaming for old ass games. Bro, I mean, that's cool if you miss, you know what I'm saying, some older classic generation games, but for $120 a year, my nigga? Really?
Imagine that, right? Jeez.
Really? 120. PlayStation, get some fucking help. Whoever is managing that business side, get some fucking help. Cause it's,
Why?
y'all are not. No, y'all won't compete with Microsoft. Y'all will not. That shit gonna flop. People are gonna look at that shit and gonna be like, oh, we're not even getting new games for $120 a year. Ugh. And then niggas gonna back out from that shit. Cause if y'all can't give us the newest Horizon, the newest MLB, the newest first party games, basically, essentially for the PS5, where's the value in that? We're just getting PS4 and PS and probably PS5 titles from like over a year ago at this point. It's like the fuck is the point? And then y'all want to give us trials and not the actual full game when we're actually giving y'all $120 a year,
That shit out of there, bro.
$18 a month.
That shit out of there, bro.
PlayStation, what's good with y'all, bro? Fix it, fix it, scrap that
Why?
shit, fix it, fix it. Yo,
Alright, man. Can we move on, bro?
hey
That
man,
game segment just kind of blew my eyes.
hey man, Sony fixed that shit, bro. Moving on.
Uh,
Moving the fuck on from that shit. I ain't gonna lie. This week's gaming news was depressing, but it is what it is. We gonna have those weeks. I just hope the niggas fix that shit. But moving on. What's an embarrassing moment from your past, Cooper? Oh man.
on to another funny, but is this depressing? Nah, fuck, this ain't depressing. But nah, so what happened? Oh yeah, boom. This is what I want to tell. So we was in gym class. This was eighth grade. I want to say, no, it was seventh or eighth. It don't really matter. I was in middle school at the time, right? So during middle school, we would have gym warm ups. So the gym warm up would just be run around the main like basketball court. So we just run around. Remember that shit, but we'll just run around the court like a few times before we like get into our stretching spots, I guess, that we had on the floor.
Word.
So at that time, well, first thing first too, before I even go, at that time, like for our middle school at least, you weren't required to change for gym.
Mm-hmm. I
So
remember that.
at that time, that was the funniest time ever because niggas was came to school like Concords,
Yo.
fucking Raging
Oh
Bulls,
man.
jeans, all
Yup.
type of shit, and just went
Yup.
to gym and sweated like dogs, and then went right to the next period.
Yup.
Some niggas had lunch, all type of shit. But anyway, so keep that in mind. So most of us had on our original clothes. We never changed for gym. Most of us just okay, put my book bag down and I'm here. Let's get it. Right. So long story short, at that time, as kids, because we were just dumb like teenage dudes, at that time to establish our dominance over one another, we had to see who could touch the highest on like the backboard, the rim, whatever. So cool, right? So we doing that. I
I
bet.
remember that.
So running around as we running around because as y'all know like how gyms are, I'm pretty sure like if you live in America, we kind of all got the similar gyms. So like
Mm-hmm.
there's one main full court and then the rest are like side baskets all around like the gym.
Yup.
So anytime we would get to a basket while we were running around the gym, like or the courts, we would jump up, boom, touch, I bet, boom. So we do that, yada yada yada. So we finish. So me, I'm like bet, cause first of all, there's mad girls watching. I got to establish my dominance over these niggas. What? Come on, bro. Y'all niggas bugging. So I'm like, all right.
See.
So niggas go up, touch. All right, boom. This nigga. First of all, this one nigga. Damn. I don't want to say his name, but I'll tell you off mic. But this one dude, strong ass nigga. You probably already know just by me saying that. Strong ass nigga, with glasses. He jumping up, grabbing rim. He hanging. He like, they yelling, yo, get off the rim. Da da da. Right. So I'm like, fuck this nigga, right? I'm like, I gotta use all my might. I'm about to do what he just did, man. He a whole ass
See.
nigga. Mind you, I'm barely touching net at this time, bro. Right? I'm short as hell. I'm barely touching net, so I'm running up, get it running straight. Fuck this nigga, bitches watching. I jumped up, bro. Only thing I heard was, yo, I jumped up.
No.
In the words of SpongeBob, I ripped my
No.
pants.
Oh no.
Yo,
Oh
I jumped
no.
up, bro. I had these dumbass cargo pants on, bro. I jumped
No.
up, and how I jumped. Well, I'm pretty sure that's how most people jump. But like, so my legs, right? So I always have my knee like bent when I do that shit. So I be feeling like Air Jordan type shit. So I did that shit. I'm jumping, slow mo music. Do 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 do
Free throw line shit.
do 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 do. That shit said. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
right. So I hit the ground, right? I did some military shit.
oh
I hit the
no.
ground. I heard the pants rip. I think I touched where I needed to touch on the backboard though to feel good. But then I heard the rips. I'm like, oh shit. So I jumped, came down, slid, pause on my ass. I slid back to the wall, try to minimize the damage and the people seeing that shit. So, so
No. No.
right.
Minimalizing the damage is crazy, son. What?
Right.
No.
So I jump up, do that shit. I slide back like oh, like I felt it. So as soon as my feet hit the ground, immediately turn, slide to the wall, legs paused, close like this, knees bent. It was too late. The damage already done. Now
No, bro.
all the females I was trying to show off for impress,
Oh no. Oh no. No, bro.
it just was laughing at me that day, man.
I would have fled the scene. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How? My pants was ripped. Niggas seen not to get too graphic. Niggas seen the color of the drawers I was wearing. It wasn't a bad color. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying niggas could literally see my drawers, basically. Right? But not like that. Like it wasn't like I was butt like not like that. But
Yo, son.
so like the whole
No.
to give y'all a picture. Do I have pants in here?
Niggas in his drawers.
Hold up. I'm gonna use these sweats real quick. So to give y'all this whole picture, I gotta paint this picture for y'all, right? So this these sweats, right? Picture this whole shit like open. Bro, dead
No,
ass, bro. I had on these
bro.
dumbass cargos, bro. I'll never forget that shit. I think them shits was like navy blue too. That's the funny part.
No.
Yo, the bitches was laughing, but I had to sit in so pretty much like the gym teacher's offices in middle school was literally right outside, like right outside of the gym. Well, right in the gym, but it's like
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
can literally from the gym just walk into the office type shit. I had to go wait in the office till my sister brought me a new pair of pants, bro.
No, bro.
Yeah, they was laughing at me that day, but I still feel like that man. I still feel like that man. I just, you know what I mean? It was one of those. It was like, players fuck up too. It was
Yo,
one of those.
son, I know you felt the breeze come in when you heard that shit too, bro.
Yo, my nigga. Yo,
Yo.
like damn, like I ain't noticed how cold Jim was. like, like, yo, Jim is type cold in this motherfucker. Like, fuck. Jim is.
Yo, son.
They got the fans on overdrive in this motherfucker. I'm like,
Yo, snow,
yo,
bro.
bro, that shit was insane, bro. I ripped my pants.
Oh.
I really felt like SpongeBob, bro.
He said I ripped my pants.
I ripped my pants. Yeah.
Oh man, don't worry, bruh. It all happens to the best of us, dog. It's all
It's
good.
alright, bro.
It's
So
all
I
good.
still felt like that, man. My confidence wasn't rattled. I still felt like that. I still was talking to the lady. What's up, babe?
Hey
Know what
man.
happened? I'm like, you know what happened yesterday, right? You could just tell me.
See, gotta bounce back from that shit. Gotta bounce back from that shit. Fuck
Like,
you.
wait, didn't your pants ship yesterday? I'm like, yeah. Trying to rip them again.
Oh man. No. See. It's the
Yo, y'all see my face when I did that shit. Yo, chill.
see. This nigga was G Macing the next day. I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing. Yo,
Bro,
that's
you gotta,
sick.
hey, you gotta get back. You gotta get back on that
Hey,
horse, man. You fall, you gotta get back up on it,
that's
man. You're not
that's
playing.
that's that's a fact. That's a fact. So, bruh, shit. Yo, my embarrassing story, bruh. This is like 2014. Back when Kick was still popping.
They
So,
got you freshman year.
was it
That
freshman
was
year?
that was well. It was either freshman or sophomore. Freshman was
It was.
13 to 14, and then sophomore was 14 to 15.
I know it was in the summer. So I think it was 14 to 15.
So yeah. So it was going
Going,
into our sophomore
yeah,
year.
going into sophomore year. So this was back when Kick was popping, and I
Of
ain't,
course.
I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I used to be the Mac God. I mean, like talking to women from like across the seas, all sorts of crazy shit.
And
Cool.
for y'all that because he was about to bring me up. So let me just get in here. Pause. For y'all that don't know this nigga, bro. Even to I'm not gonna put nothing this up. But listen, this nigga Weezy, right? I would literally this back in the day. I would go on this nigga Instagram, right? No, fuck that. I would go on Instagram on the explore page. I'll see something nice. Like, okay,
Mhm.
how
Mhm.
you doing?
Mhm.
Click on it.
Mhm.
Who the fuck is following her?
Hey. Hey.
Every
Hey.
time, bro.
Hey.
I'm talking about this nigga
Hey.
following women from Albuquerque, Santorini, Tokyo, uh
All sorts
this
of shit, bro.
this all type of shit. This
All
nigga back.
sorts of shit,
He
bro.
following girls from Baghdad. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
How you know somebody from Baghdad? He following motherfuckers from Nova Scotia. I'm like, how? Weezy, who do you
Yo,
know in Nova Scotia? He
yo,
following motherfuckers from Durgistan. I'm like,
yo.
all right,
I used to
this
get
nigga knows
around.
everybody.
No Tupac, bro. I used to get around like a motherfucker, bro. So,
I'm like, bro, this nigga Weezy. But yeah, go
hey,
ahead.
man. So this is when I had my Samsung, cause this was right before I got my iPhone. Cause I remember my first Samsung got stolen freshman year, and I had a second one. So this was definitely 2014, 2015 summer. This was like at the end of the summer. It's like in August, like July, August, some shit. So I was talking to this shorty out in P-Way, Piscataway for those who don't know, and I was talking to her for a little bit because one of her homegirls had put me on. So I'm like, all right, word, and was going well on that up until she ended up ghosting me at one point, and then we just stopped talking. So I had ended up talking to this other shorty in Edison. You know what I'm saying? Like nice little white girl, petite little thing, cool. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was cool.
Yo, but don't describe it like you in your 50s though.
Yo,
petite little honey
nah,
dip.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro, cause you know what I'm saying, we was both young. You know what I'm saying, it is what it is. So
Yo, that's funny though. Go ahead.
um, I'm gonna call her Maddie, right? So
Call her Madden.
Maddie,
Oh,
like
wait. RP John Madden, but don't call that
nah
girl
nah nah nah
Madden.
nah nah nah
That's
nah nah
crazy.
nah nah. I'm talking about Maddie from
Euphoria?
Euphoria. Yeah.
Yo, this nigga funny, bro. I thought you
So
said I'm gonna call her Madden.
hell no, nigga, that's wild. So me and Maddie, we had met each other because this was back when niggas would be doing to be honest is like my post for to be honest, all that crazy shit. So
Yo,
so
that
this is
was legendary.
this is vintage. So this how I used to always get my girls off that shit, bro. Doing a to be honest, a like for it to be honest,
You're not the
like
only one.
that shit,
If
that
you was
shit,
around during that time and you was
bro.
really active on social media, you know what we
That
talking about.
that
But
shit,
to be honest, was the key to anything. What?
everything,
How many girls
everything,
you could bag off of? To be honest,
everything, bro. Like for
what?
a rate, all that shit. So
What? Come on, dog.
so I had met her off of that, and we started talking. And I mean like OD started talking, and one day it was a Saturday. We was like, yo, let's go to the mall, cause you a kid, you can't really go nowhere. Most you could do, movies, mall, maybe get some food. Ask your parents for some food money or some shit. So
Facts.
we went to the mall, and right before we went, she had texted me like, "Yo, like I think it was like her homegirl or her sister or some shit." She texted me like, "Yo, she gotta come with us or whatever." So I'm like, "Alright." And so we met up. I met her little homegirl or whatever, and I met her. It was cool, and we had like was walking around or some shit. We was chilling, and she ended up taking my phone. That's where I fucked up. Cause
Dumb nigga.
I had my phone out and I think I was on like Instagram or some shit. Or no, we was like doing something. Cause I remember we was like on the second floor. Cause we was at Menlo Park Mall. And we was on the second floor. Like I think like right across from like the champs at the time. And she ended up taking my phone or whatever. And I should have had a better grip on my phone. That's where I fucked up at.
Dumb nigga.
And I remember I didn't delete my kick messages.
Dumb nigga, bro.
Yo,
Nah, you getting me tight, bro.
when I say I fucked up, bro, I fucked up bad. So she took my phone and she ran with it. Exactly. She ran with it. So now I'm phoneless. I'm trying to chase her to get my fucking phone back because it's not like I was cheating nothing. Cause like I said, the girl who I was talking to, right before I started talking to her, she had ghosted me. So we wasn't even like chatting or nothing. So and now we like I remember I had seen her because I was on the first floor, she was on the second floor, and I was yelling out to her, and we was like next to like one of these little kiosks, and niggas was like, "Yo, stop yelling or whatever." Go, and I was like, "Yo, I gotta get my phone." Da, da, da. He's like, "Yo, go get your phone." Da, da, da. So and I was still trying to find her, cause like I said, I was on the first floor, she was on the second, and I was trying to cut her off. So I went up to the second floor, and I didn't find her. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, fuck, bro. I'm phoneless. I don't know what's going to happen. And she had what she do. So I'm trying to search for like a good 20 minutes. Still can't find her. At this point, I low key gave up. So I started. I had cause I remember at Menlo over there by the Macy's Coop. I don't know if you know that. There used to be like
Yeah.
little couches and shit. So
Uh-huh.
I sat down on a little couch or chair or whatever, and she had this shit gonna be crazy. She had snuck up on me, bro. I was, bro, cause I was
Wait,
so
she had she
yo,
popped the dead silence.
yes, bro,
Nah, she ain't
yes,
Papa Daddy.
nah. She popped the daddy on me, bro.
Oh
So
man,
I was just like I was like, fuck, bro. I need my
she popped the
phone,
dead silence on this nigga,
cause
bro.
it's like my phone was my only way I could contact my mom to get back. Because it's not like, you know what I'm saying, I could ask somebody else for their phone, use their phone,
Yeah,
whatever.
it wasn't no payphones and
A
shit neither.
word. So It was like she popped a daddy on me.
Wait, but how did she have tracker too? How did she find you?
I don't know. I
She
think
probably had a UAV.
yeah,
When she
she
took your
probably
phone, yeah, when she took your phone, she probably it
yeah.
was a score streak.
Yeah, she definitely recognized what I was wearing too.
Yeah, definitely popped UAV on you for sure.
So I'm sitting in that chair for like good 5-10 minutes. I'm like, fuck. I'm like low key depressed. I'm like, damn, bro, I need my phone. All I feel is water going down my back. Water, like all I feel is water, water pouring down on my head, my hat, like going down my back, bro. I'm like, oh, fuck no. And that shit was cold. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? So I look and I see it's her. She's like, and she throw my phone at me, and she's like, "Oh, you're a piece of shit. We're done." Da 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 da. And then I look, I look at her. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about?" And she was like, "Oh, who's that? Who's that bitch that you was talking to? Da 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 da. This, that, and the third." I'm like, "Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?" Like, so she was like, "Oh, your kick messages. That should say otherwise." Da 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 da. I'm like, fuck. So I just sit there defeated, and then I look around, and all I see is just mad people staring. I'm like, I'm like, fuck. Like it's just like, fuck. Like at this point, bruh, I just run to the like I said, I had my phone back. I run to the bathroom, I drive myself off, drive off my back, and I run outside, text my mom, I'm like, yo, mom, can you come get me? like, like I was just so defeated, bro. Like I ain't know what to say, cause she went her separate way. Like she poured the whole shit on me, bro. So I text my mom's, and she can't get me. And that was when I don't know if you remember this, Coop. I remember I had posted some shit with like a yellow background. Like I said, 'cause that was when I had the Samsung. I was like, yo, like I think I said some shit like, yo, I'm kind of done dating or some shit at that time or some dumb shit.
Yeah, some shit, right?
And
Nigga was going through it,
I was
boy.
going, I was going through that motherfucker, bro. I can't lie to you, gang. That I can't lie. That probably might have been my most embarrassing experience, cause it's like, shorty poured water. It was just straight water. Like it wasn't like no soda or anything like that. It was just straight water. So I wasn't tripping, cause it wasn't like nothing like that was sugar that was going to stick to my clothes or nothing like that. But it was just like fuck. Like I like thinking back on that shit now. I really should have just deleted my messages, bro. But
He's
hey,
a young dumb nigga, man.
hey, bro. I made sure though. After that experience, I'm like, yeah, I know what I gotta do. If I'm talking to
I
if I'm
know
talking to
what
a
I gotta
shorty,
do.
and you know what I'm saying, they want to go through my phone, which I'll never let that happen again. But I'm deleting my fucking messages. Fuck you talking about? But that
Yeah,
shit,
you're a
man,
legend. You're a fucking
man.
legend, bro.
When I seen the eyes, like everybody just staring, everybody was like, it was like, yo, no way that just happened. I had to bolt to the bathroom, bro. I'm like, nah, son. And then I had niggas staring at me when I was going into the bathroom, like, yo, like I know niggas was like, yo, this nigga look wet. Pause. But pause, pause, pause on that. Pause, time, time, time. But you know what I'm saying? When you drench with water, bro, I know that's what niggas was thinking. Like why this nigga look the way that he do? Like I know niggas was judging me and shit. I'm like, hey man, you know? And then when I came out the bathroom, I can't lie, I stayed in that bathroom like 10 minutes. It was somebody who sat in that seat. I watched them sit in that seat. It was like, yo, why is this shit so wet? like, yo, I seen that shit firsthand. I just, I just went my way, bruh. I said, fuck that shit, dog. Yo, I'm like, bruh, never again, dog. Never, never,
Bro.
never the fucking again, dude. That shit, that shit was sickening. But yeah, we gotta move on, cause we an hour and 9 minutes in.
Oh,
So
all right. Well, let's get to the next thing, man.
facts
Let's get right into it, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a PSA right now for y'all and for us too. It's time to start putting your plans into action,
on folks and
guys.
them.
Inflation is up
Mm-hmm.
massively. The cost of living is up massively. Stop. It's not no more time to wait around because you really should have been started yesterday if you haven't already.
Yep.
It's not time to really be sitting down and sleeping in and doing all this extra stuff. Go out and get it. Especially if you're young, if you're in your 20s, early 30s, go out and get it, bro. Or even
Facts.
after that, like my point is really for like the younger kids, like our age, like bro, go out and get it. Bro. Stop trying to
Yep.
wait because at the end of the day, the more you wait, inflation is still booming.
Mhm.
Uh, things are really getting expensive. Like
Yeah.
we all have gas stories about how much gas used to cost, and we all sound like old motherfuckers. Back in my day, a can a milk, a gallon of milk was only 25 cents. That's how we
See?
sound now about gas.
Mhm.
Back in the day, I used to be able to fill my whole tank up with $40.
Bro.
My whole gas tank now is literally like, but I put 40 in my gas tank. That shit was halfway. I'm like, bruh. So my point is, it's time to start putting your plans into action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, like we always say on this podcast. Make the perfect moment. Trust in God, trust in the universe, and make the perfect moment. Go out and do something. Because at the end of the day, God and the universe can't necessarily pick you up and move you to the right place. You have to already be heading in that direction. And even if you're not necessarily going in the right direction, it can still guide you and put things in your path that will allow you to still be on the right path and be on the right track. But if you're
Definitely.
just sitting at home all day, what's going to happen? They can't physically, well, they can if they wanted to, but they're not. They're not going to physically just pick you up and put you in the right spot. Like, they're not going to lift you up from your bed and put you at a job interview or a meeting with a business owner to talk about a partnership or whatever the case may be, whatever you want to do. The
100%.
point is, stop waiting. It's no more time to wait. No more time to waste. Don't wait on your plan. Don't wait for nobody else validation for your plan. Stop asking people around you if this is a good idea or blah 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 blah. Stop listening to people around you that's not encouraging you to do what you want to do. Put your plan into action. Do it now. Stop
Facts.
waiting. Now is the time, and you should have did it yesterday. Do it
100%.
right now.
Yep. Like Coop said, I'm gonna just reiterate what he said because if you keep on waiting, bro, you won't end up waiting for 5, 10 years, and it's never gonna end up being in a place. But if you just get it done today, like we always say, today, now, is the best time to do anything that you want to do because you're still young, you're still capable, you still have that full blown mindset that as to doing anything that you want to do in this world is possible. It's literally possible. As we see with cryptocurrency and that's booming right now. Even with, you know what I'm saying, the inflation cause. You pivot. You pivot with anything and everything you want to do in this life because as long as you keep on pivoting, as long as you just keep your eyes focused on your vision and your plan and what you want to do, nobody can stop you. No, nothing and nobody can or will stop you. But at the end of the day, all it takes is you and only you to do what you want to do in this life. And nobody can come between that unless you want them to. That's why when Coop said, yeah, people can give you advice if you should do something, but don't ever ask. Honestly, I would say just get it started, see where it can end up, and if it actually turns out to being something, you can invite those people in, get their opinion as to what you can do next. But if they aren't supporting you in what you want to do, why would you even want to go to them to even get their advice, to even want to ask them
Right.
about a certain thing that you want to do? You know what I'm saying? Just start. That's we always say this every single episode of the pod. Just start something if you're just thinking about doing it. Just start it, cause you never know where you're gonna end up. You never know if you're gonna end up a 6, 7, 8 figure person if that's what you really want to do, or if you just want to start a business, or if you want to seek out that perfect 9 to 5 that you've been looking at for so long. Just do it. Just do it, because at the end of the day, if you do it now, you'll thank yourself later in the future where it's like, yo, like I'm happy as fuck. I did that and didn't stop myself from doing it. So at the end of the day, all it starts with you. Just get out there, do it. So that's pretty much what I have with that. I know we're a little bit over time, so getting into the last topic of the show. Coop, what's your most wildest memory that you have, my brother?
Not the wildest, but one of them. This one is another school story, but this one is high school, and this one involves our guy Justin, our guy Jay Visions. Yo, this nigga's he's
Shouts out to
hilarious.
my guy.
This one involves one of our other homies too, but he not in B2R or nothing like that. But yo, so another case in point of trying to touch rim, touch backboard, blah 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 blah. Now you're probably like, wait, y'all did that still in high school?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
absolutely we did, because we were
Yes.
dumb teenagers. Yes, we did,
Yep.
and we enjoyed every second of it.
You goddamn
But
right.
this is another story of that turning into an unfavorable situation for somebody. Now it doesn't involve me, which I'm thankful for, but it's
Yo,
involves
see?
it's involves yo. I'm gonna just get straight to the story. So pretty much well, first of all, this is how stupid we were. We weren't even doing like a warm up or nothing that had anything to do with basketball or touching around. We were literally playing kickball in the gym, like literally playing kickball. So we were using the whole gym, like literally the whole gym. So we were playing like with the full court side, like so. Picture one basket being home, the the side being first, and then the basket that's on the other side of the full court, that's second base. So
Mm-hmm.
picture it like that. Picture the diamond like that, right? So you can get the visual. So me, Justin Mujir, and the other dude, right? So the other dude, we back there, we don't care. The gym. At that point in high school, this is when we are changing. But at that point, we're more self-aware. We're like, nigga, I'm not sweating. That was always the goal in gym class.
Mm-hmm.
Do as much as you can to get an A, because if you don't get an A in gym class, I don't know what to
That's
tell you.
sick. That's sick.
But do enough to get an A, but don't sweat. That was the biggest thing. Don't sweat. Do
Mm-hmm.
not sweat. If you sweated, that was like a cardinal sin. You sweat in the gym. Oh, this nigga gotta go. Right? You damn near excommunicated. Like, get your sneaky ass away from me. You
See?
sweating and shit, right? So we chilling. So I don't know what possessed this nigga to do this, right? So dude is like, dude is trying to one of our homies. He trying to touch the back, like he trying to touch the rim and shit. He's shorter than all of us though. He trying to touch the rim and shit, like touch the backboard, touch the rim, all that. So he doing that while it's mid game going on. So the teacher already told him like, "Yo, chill, stop. Like we playing kickball. We're not even doing that involves basketball. What are you doing?" So niggas don't give a fuck. Like I don't care what you talking about. I'm gonna still touch the rim, goofy. That's what he thinking. So we still playing the
See?
game. Mind you, they kicking the kickball to us and shit, but we don't care. Fuck this game. Right?
See?
So Mans jumps up. This he do it again. He jumps up. But this time, Jay Vision is lying in wait. And he don't know that. And the funny thing is, me and my guy Mujir didn't know that because Mujir was with us too. He didn't know that either. Next thing you know, we just watching dude. We just watching him go up. So, so go up. He go up. He go up to touch the backboard or the rim. The next thing you know, my guy Justin hit him with a catching finisher. He hit him with one of the cleanest RKO's. I think none of you would even be impressed by how he hit him. That was crazy. Like
Yo,
he
son.
went up this. Next thing you know, all you see is a nigga out of nowhere. No, not this, bro. Hold on, bro. He made that nigga
Yo, son.
literally make out. He had a make out session with the baseline of the basketball court.
Yo, son.
Yo, that nigga he just boom hit that.
Nah, no
All
way
you
he hit the deck.
he did. All you hear was one of the gym teachers just scream from all the way across the gym. Justin. Next thing you know, he looked. We all looked. She like this.
See?
And that was the last time we saw that nigga for that day.
Yo,
Yo,
son.
that was hilarious, and that's also a quick backstory on that too. The reason why he RKO'd him because at that time it was a thing in our school where we were just doing wrestling moves. It went from RKO's. Some niggas was getting pedigreed.
Was it some
Some
things
niggas,
getting stone cold?
yeah, it was stunners, RKO's. Those was the main things that started off at. So it was like a game. So it was, some niggas got stunners, some niggas got RKO, some niggas was getting DDT.
Oh, yeah.
Some niggas is getting pedigreed. They hit this big dude. This, they hit this big dude with a move called a zigzag. I don't know if y'all familiar with wrestling, but pretty much that's like you go behind somebody, you jump on their back, and like you grab them and like go to the ground. That's called a zigzag. So they hit somebody with that. He was a big dude too. They hit him with that shit.
Yo,
So pretty
son.
much, yeah, that was just that was the time we were just all doing wrestling moves on everybody. It didn't matter who you was. Some niggas would get it in a row. So one nigga would get art. So one nigga would RKO him. Boom. He'll get up. Another nigga will follow up. Come here, dummy. You thought you was getting up. Boom. So it'd just be
Mm-hmm.
like that. It'd be like a like at least like three niggas just boom. He get up. Boom. He get up.
Yep.
Boom. So we was savages, bro. So anybody was getting it.
I remember that
Did we
shit.
do it to girls?
Nah, nah,
Nah. I think the only people
nah.
that was safe was girls. Only people that was safe was girls. But
That was a
yeah, so
legendary time.
legendary time. But yeah, I had to paint that whole picture so y'all understand. Because I'm probably like, why would he choose the
Yeah.
RKO him out of all things? But yeah,
Yo.
that was RKO Central at that time, and we
Yo.
all was watching wrestling. So that was just that time. It just RKO niggas. What?
when
Come here,
they
dummy.
when they told niggas don't try this shit at home, we tried it at home.
Oh,
So
definitely. No, we didn't. No, we didn't try it at home. We tried it at school. That's not home. Definitely. So we followed instructions. Shout out to WWE for that, man.
See,
Y'all gotta be
see,
more specific.
yup,
I think they are now. I think they just say, please don't try this.
yeah.
But when they don't try this at home, it wasn't at home WWE. We
It
didn't do that.
wasn't. It was at school. It was. We made sure the teacher wasn't watching either. So.
Oh, absolutely. Hit them with a quick.
You know what I
Flipping
mean?
niggas.
Got to, bro. That, bruh. I wish I was in that gym class with y'all, bro. No funny shit.
Legendary.
I
Legendary.
think I only had a gym class with Jay. Yeah, I only had a gym class with Jay. That's crazy,
Yeah,
son.
used to be me with Jeff Rock. But before we go on a tangent and just start talking like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
not
yeah,
on like we
yeah,
not on
yeah.
a
No, that's a fact.
podcast,
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a
what
fact.
you got for me, man? What's one of
Hey,
your most
man.
embarrassing or wildest moments? Sorry.
Oh
Fucking trip.
shit. This was the time when me and my brother we used to go to New York a lot. Like me and my mom and my brother we really used to go to New York like OD. Cause really like New York's only like over like the pond. It's like only like an hour away. So it was one day me and my brother had went to a Yankees game. You know what I'm saying? Just for experience. Like I'm kind of a Yankees fan, but I don't really watch baseball like that. Um, but yeah, so went to the Yankees game. I think that was Derek Jeter's last game too, or one of like during
Oh,
his
word.
last season. Yeah,
Oh, it was
yeah, yeah,
last season. Oh, that's hard.
yeah. So we had went to one of them games, and on the way back, we was on a train ride from Brooklyn going to MSG. So me and my brother, we just chilling, and my brother, before he cut his hair, he used to have like mad like long dreads or whatever. He grew his dreads out for like 17 years, 18 years, close to 20 years. And like I said, they used to be long, used to be thick, pause. And yeah, so he was sitting down. We both were sitting down. You know what I'm saying? Keeping our heads on the swivel, cause if anybody knows, if you're on a New York subway, always keep your head on the swivel, cause you never know who's willing to try some shit, who's willing to do some dumb shit, or whatever the case is. And so we was both looking around, and his dreads used to swing, even though he would like have them tied up in like a full like just a dragon tail. Like he would still look around just to make sure, like just keep us safe. You know what I'm saying, whatever. So he was sitting next to this woman, and she was getting tight because he had to look around, but his dreads was swinging, but it's not like he could control his dreads. So you know what I'm saying, he would look, still look, and she would be like, "Yo, like, can you stop like moving your dreads?" So you know what I'm saying. I think he had said something. I don't know what he said. He had said something.
Nigga was talking crazy.
Nah, I don't think he was talking crazy yet, but he was like, "Oh, sorry, my fault. Like, I'm not trying to do it." I think he said something along the lines of that, cause the train was packed. Like it was really like no space. Um, so he still kept moving his head, and she started to get really tight. So she was like, "I'm not gonna ask you again, but can you please stop?" And this is where my brother got heated. He was like, "Yo, like I can't control my dreads. Like they're just naturally long, and I'm looking around just to make sure." So it's either you suck it up or you get the fuck up. So she stood there. She literally stayed there. She didn't want to get up. So some things led to another, and they started cursing each other the fuck out. Now I was there in the background, and I was hearing this shit, and I was looking at Shorty just in case, or if anybody else wanted to try some shit, run up on my brother just in case if some shit got wild. Now I ain't saying I would have put my hands on somebody in GTA, of course. Um, but you know what I'm saying? If one thing led to another, trust and believe, somebody would have got hit with a five knuckle shovel in GTA, of course. So, you know what I'm saying? So they started cursing each other out, and we got to our stop. So we got off, and I think some shorty has said some slick shit under her breath. And I think when I was walking past her, I think I said something my dick, or I think my brother had said something my dick, and then we walked out. So that might have been one of those most one of my wildest moments, cause it was like if some shit really popped off, and it wasn't even like it was my brother's fault, cause like I said, he had long ass dreads, just you niggas was just chilling, but she wanted to get all uppity and like do some crazy shit, and it's not like it's our fault. Like it's a packed train. Like what do you want us to do? Like
It's a fact.
what do you want niggas to do? Like it's nothing else for us to like really do or some shit. And I remember like old girl, she had like a grown man with her or some shit. And like I said, if niggas wanted to try some shit in GTA, of course, niggas would got dealt with in GTA, of course. So yeah, man, I think I think that's pretty much going to do it. So
Uh,
you know what I'm saying, hour 26 minutes in, bit of a longer show this week. But hey man, we just like to thank y'all for tuning in yet again. Another week, another week down. I think this is week 8 at this point. Week 8 or
yeah.
9.
Shit. I think it's 8. Let
I'm
me
pretty
see.
sure it's 8.
Let a real nigga see real quick,
Yes
man.
sir, yes sir. But hey man, I just hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Want to thank y'all for tuning
Yeah,
in.
week 8, bro.
Yes sir, yes sir. Week 8 going strong. Uh, I know our recording times are going to be a little bit different next week,
Yes,
but
sir.
we still gonna be on time next Saturday, regardless. 10 a.m. of course. That's the natural time at this point as to which we are releasing videos. But
Absolutely.
yeah, we just hope y'all enjoyed y'all time here, that you was listening and or watching. We appreciate y'all, man. Coop, you have anything else to say before we close this bitch out, man?
As I always say, appreciate everybody once again for tuning in. And as I always say, time is the most valuable thing we have as people. So the fact that you even give a fraction of that to us means the world. And once again, we're gonna stay consistent. We're gonna keep dropping these videos for y'all. We hoping y'all enjoy these. If y'all have anything y'all want us to discuss, comment down below. If you like this video, you already know what to do, man. Like, share, subscribe if you are new.
All that YouTube shit, man.
Come on, all that YouTube shit, man. Stop playing, man.
You know what I mean?
YouTube gang, nigga. But anyway, it's been the Hollow Bros. It's your boy Cool.
It's your boy Weezy.
Let me up out of here,
We
baby.
out, man.